The next thing we're going to look at is adding fillers into our clips so that the conversation continues to flow, and it looks like the two are interacting even when they're not directly talking to each other. So I've started doing this process. So have a look at what's happening here.
How's your week been? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? I'll show you again. Ready? Stop singing. La 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 la. Can you stop trying to sing? La la la. You're no good at it.
And so you can see it's a repeat of the singing character singing. And so essentially what I've done there is I've taken my original clip and I found the section where the character is singing, which is here, and I've just cut that. So looking at this example here, I've cut it there and then cut it again there. So now that's become this short clip. And then essentially all I need to do is put it in place and copy using Control-C and paste it as many times as I need. And the reason I've done this is because while the two characters, the characters are both on the screen, one will continue to sing while the other one, which is this one over here, directly addresses the audience. Now, the trick with the fillers is also around the volume that we talked about last lesson. So at the moment when I play this, the Mrs. K that's singing is quite loud and thus overpowering the other Mrs. K who's talking directly to the audience. So what I would need to do there is modify my volume again. So by double clicking on the clip, I can find my audio volume and I can just toggle that bar down. And if you end up in this menu, you just need to make sure that you're in the volume menu and you can just move that down and then save. And then by the same token, you can click on this clip and put that particular volume up. So you can see how that increased the volume of the main speaker, and thus she's now become the most kind of dominant feature of the video.
Give up your day job. Some people just don't get it. How you going? It was awesome seeing the movies last week. In fact, this week.
So see if you can find some filler bits. So you can see it's kept both characters on the screen and it looks like they're still interacting.
We're going to have a go at doing something.
And I would just continue to add the singing part in for as long as I need to. Now make sure that your bulkhead, so if I tried to paste there, it wouldn't let me because there's another clip there. So the best thing to do is move your bulkhead, which is this blue thing here, this blue line here, to a place where there's nothing else. And then you can paste and then you can just kind of adjust your clips as needed.
Kind of go and do something a little bit different. We're going to play with layers in WeVideo.
And so I'd probably keep that singing or something of that nature going on until the next interaction between the two characters.
Has been made using the different layers in WeVideo. Can you show?
Okay, so now that I've set that all up and my girl is singing,
watch how I did it. And I'd love to see what you come up with.
My tea lady is talking. I'm now going to do the same thing for the tea lady. So I'm going to get her initial clip and I'm just going to take the first 10 seconds there and I can delete the rest of it and just use that as the basis for the rest of her time on screen until it's her opportunity to present again. And so once those are in place, again, I just have to do my editing of them. So using the crop tool and the move tool just to get it in the right spot. And I just need to make sure I do that for all those clips. Okay. So now you can see I've created the impression of a conversation.
Ready? Oh, hey, Lisa, how are you? How's your week been? Did you hear it? I'm stuck here with her. I'll show you. I wish she would stop singing. La 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 la. Can you stop trying to sing? You're no good at it. Don't give up your day job. Some people just don't get it. How you going? It was awesome seeing the movies last week.
And so the other thing I would also suggest is just, again, playing with the volume. So, and this might be a process of back and forth for a little while until you get it to the right spot or to the right place. And it can take a few different kind of goes, but you will get there in the end.
We're going to have a go.
See how that's much better? What I might do is select all of those at the same time and just put all of them down to about 30.
A little bit different. We're going to play with layers in WeVideo.
And so the way I did that was I dragged and selected all those clips at the same time. I double clicked on one of them. Just show you that again. Drag and select, and then click. Drag and select. And I just need to make sure all the volume is at the right setting. It's probably worth doing that before you copy and paste it. Then you know you've kind of got the volume at the right setting in the first place. And once it's set right, it's just a matter of copying and pasting it into place. The other thing that we'll look at is this close gaps. So if I select all my videos and hit close gaps, it just tightens it so there's no actual gaps between my clips, so you don't notice that kind of jar. So if we watch it again now, it's almost seamless. Next, we'll continue by adding our character over here as our main speaker this time.
Practicing for Australian Idol. Definitely going to win this time.
Okay, so once I've set that up,
I'm practicing for.
I've now included the next part of my clip. So I'm going to use this again as fillers. I just might make sure that my placement is right for this clip. Okay, and then I can put in the fillers of the tea drinking. Again, by just copying and pasting the clip in place. And essentially my girl at the bottom, or my tea girl, is going to be doing this throughout the clip until it's her turn again to present to us. I select all my clips. I'll close those gaps so it's nice and tight. I might even raise the volume here. So by double click, I just bring that audio level up just so she's a bit clearer.
Definitely going to win this time. She likes it. I reckon she does.
Okay, so again with this, since I can't close this gap, I might add in a bit of a transition just so it's not such a jar.
You think she likes it? I reckon she does. She's pretty cool down there.
Now, because I haven't fixed this clip in terms of cropping, or placement, it's currently taking over the whole screen. So first thing I'm going to do is crop it. And then the next thing I'm going to do is work on the placement using the move tool. And save. So let's see what happens now.
Games like Super Mario. Hey you! Hey! Hey! Ready? La, 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 la.
See if you can add fillers onto your clip. And in the next part, I'll show you how to add a couple more characters to this setup.